What's up, YouTube family and Browns fans everywhere? This is Cleveland Football, and I'm your host, Terrence Hudson. All right. Wow. Oh, man. 1-6. Hey, this team, for as bad as we are, we definitely got some storylines. We definitely got the drama. We bring the drama week to week. We do. Let's talk about this. Last week, before we get into the game, before we get into Watson's injury, last week Cooper traded. It seemed to come out of nowhere, but he seemed disgruntled. He seemed unhappy. He went to the Bills. He scored a touchdown this week. That's us. Then we see the Browns will be moving to Brook Park. So that could be another video in itself to talk about the Browns move to Brook Park. So we were full of headlines this week. Okay. And then we get to the game. Now we get to the game. We go down to the Bengals 21-14. We are now fully cemented in the basement of the AFC North. Matter of fact, we're under the basement. We got to go up a few floors just to get to the basement. Okay. Falling to 1-6, 21-14. And it was the most Browns game ever. I mean, you give up the opening kickoff, run back for 100 yards for a touchdown. Didn't play bad on defense. We only gave up 223 yards. Held them guys 2 for 13 on third down. As far as the players that they have, Burrow, Chase, Higgins, and those guys, Chase and Higgins got off a little bit, but we held their offense to 14 points still. And then we had some good plays in the pass game against those guys. So it's just, man. We had to run back. We had to miss extra points. So special teams, we had to miss field goal. And then, not to bury the lead, Deshaun Watson with the Achilles tear. And then you had fans cheering. I don't wish that on anybody. To tear their Achilles. Yeah, you might not like the guy, or you might want to see a change or see a switch at quarterback. I was in that camp too, but the Achilles tear, I don't wish that on him. I don't wish that on anybody. I tore my Achilles. It's been almost 10 years. Summer 2015, I was playing basketball, moving. I'm on defense. I should have left. I should have been gone. I'm that dude that stayed to the last game. I always got to stay to the last game. And I go and I take a step, and then I just feel boom, like my ankle just blew up. I thought somebody threw the basketball as hard as they could and hit me in the back of the leg, because my back was turned to the play. I'm guarding somebody else. And that ball, I thought somebody just threw the ball, hit me in the back of the leg. But my Achilles snapped. And it's a year-long process. Had to go through the surgery. Shout out to Dr. Bizowski in Indiana, PA, put me back together. And then it's a year-long recovery. I rehabbed over with the sports medicine folks at Penn State University. Helped me get back together, and it took a good year. And I was up there then when I did mine. So, but it's with the technology and advancements. Since then, guys are coming back sooner from that injury. That used to be a career-ending injury, but guys are coming back from it sooner and sooner as technology gets better and rehab gets better. I'm sure he'll go through an aggressive rehab. But it's unfortunate. From my understanding, I heard from people who were at the game that he was booed when he came out, and he came out to play, and then there was some cheering after he was hurt. And I saw that some guys spoke out on that. I didn't hear what they said. I don't want to listen to it soon. But taking the Cleveland fans to task for that. And what I look at that as is just pent up frustration. Okay. Not condoning it, but I see it as just pent up frustration from the fan base, and it comes out in an ugly way. And it's not surprising. Those people think, I can't believe that. No, it's not surprising. If you've been around the NFL and been watching NFL for as long as I have, to me, to see that, I mean, it could be cruel. This could be a cruel league. It can, and it's unfortunate. So wish him the best and a speedy recovery. And because you could see the hurt on his face. This guy was crying. The tears were coming down because his time here has just been dismal. It's just been disappointment after disappointment, setback after setback, and I'm sure that has taken a toll on him, as we see physically and likely mentally as well. So, but we saw DTR come in. We saw a little juice from DTR. We saw a little maybe like an uptick in the rhythm. The speed was a little bit faster. So I would say two bright spots from that: getting Chubb back, Chubb getting in the end zone. I mean, the fans went crazy. I was happy for him for that, just to see him back out there. And then the second piece that I saw that was promising was Cedric Tillman. This guy had 3 catches all year, 8 for 81 today. It could just be a different quarterback. You looking for different people. You know, one quarterback might have a guy so he rely on and look to and rely on. A lot of it was to the tight ends over the course of the first couple weeks. But Tillman was getting some looks. Could be also that Cooper was out, so he's going to get more playing time. Man, let's keep working and developing this guy. I've been rooting for Tillman for since last year. Like, can we get him more involved? And now we're seeing what he can do. So I hope, you know, even in a loss, you could do some things that could build on your confidence. And I hope that's what this last game did, built on his confidence that, look, I could play in this league and I can make plays. So shout out to Cedric Tillman. Shout out to Nick Chubb. The situation with the quarterback, I didn't understand how DTR was moved into the number 2 spot over Jameis Winston. Only Stefanski will know that. But we did see Winston come in and throw a touchdown pass. I want to see Jameis Winston. I want to see what he's able to do. I see him as a veteran. I still see him as somebody that DTR can learn from. So let Jameis, let him cook. Let him cook, man. At this point, what we got? Hey, let him cook. Let's see what we got. You never know. Ravens week this week. Hey, it's still gonna be a dogfight. I still gonna think it could be close, and you just never know. I think it happened in 2018 where we surprised the Ravens in Baltimore and snuck up on them and ended up blowing them out. So anything could happen. At this point, I want to beat our rivals. I want to beat the Ravens, and I want to beat Pittsburgh still, and that's still the expectation. So no short, of enthusiasm or want to and beating the Ravens. All right, let's beat the Ravens. So this is what I got for you today. If you like, hit the like button. Be sure to share. Be sure to comment, and be sure to subscribe.